Many a times you would agree with me that a lot of us over-identify with our thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And these thoughts, feelings, and emotions are easily, they antagonize us for days on end. If not well managed, which is hardly ever, these thoughts have a way of leaving us feeling frustrated, unhappy, depressed, dejected, half of the time, really not good feelings. Hardly ever do we have these jumbled thoughts that actually have us or leave us feeling good. Except, of course, you learn to manage them. You learn that, which is something fundamental that we all need to know, and you're hearing it from me today. You are not your thoughts. You are not your feelings. You are simply a vessel through which your thoughts, emotions, and feelings pass through. That means that you can actually still your mind, which is what we'll be looking at today. We're looking at the art of meditation, how to shift your awareness, shift your focus from these thoughts and emotions that might be tearing you up and get a sense of calm and peace, which pretty much is what meditation is about. This is the Reinventing After 40 channel. My name is Elsie. I remain your sexy, stylish, savvy, reinvented after 40 phenomenal single mom. If this is your first time here, welcome. Please subscribe, like this video. To my return subscribers, thank you. I love you as always. Please like this video. Some bit of good news. We got monetized by YouTube. Yay. So, the real work really just begun. It would be appreciated greatly if you can like this video, share this video, watch the adverts, whatever it takes, to make your girl great, whatever it takes really to build this community and spread the message and put this video out there. Please, please, please do it. Today we're looking at meditation. If you are like me and you grew up in a Christian Protestant background, for the longest time, we identified meditation with something either new age. Every time I thought about meditation, I thought about yoga, and I'm not into yoga. So I pretty much said to myself, I have no business with meditation. I don't know if you are like me, but in this age bracket, I think a lot of us have not understood or appreciated the beauty of meditation. First, we need to understand what is meditation. As they say, the easiest and cheapest way of coping with stress. Meditation, simply put, is a way of stilling your mind to regain a sense of calm, peace, and balance. And it is, of course, good for your emotional well-being and your overall health. And based on that definition, I think it is safe to come to the conclusion that meditation is not limited to any religion, faith, or belief. It is open to all. Let me rephrase that. I think it is something that we all should be doing, because in this day and age, we are completely overwhelmed with what I call information overload. There's information coming from everywhere. We have these little devices in our hands, which I'm shooting on now, my phone. And have you ever been in a situation where you tell yourself, you know what, I'm going to be completely focused today, and then a message comes maybe on WhatsApp or an email, and you want to respond to it, but then unfortunately you digress into maybe your school group or a group, and that group has something very catchy and some catchy topic, and in that topic it takes you to a link that is apparently on Instagram, and then you go into Instagram, and whilst you are trying to just focus on the message or the topic or the thing that took you onto Instagram, some adverts flashes by, something you have been looking for. Technology of these days has a way of literally bringing to your face something that either you search for it, sometimes it actually feels like you think about something and the next thing is in your face. There are adverts about it. They're telling you where to get it. So from just replying the email, then you're in Instagram. Then you see this advert of something that you actually really need. And then you go into the website, and guess what, guys? 5, 10, 20, sometimes 1 hour is gone, distracted. And another thought has formed in your mind, such as, I want that thing. Now you know the price. Maybe you can't afford it. Yet another source of stress. That sort of thing. That happens. I think it happens to all of us. So we're in an era where we are overwhelmed with information. Even if it's simply the information of doom and gloom, there's, war somewhere, there's an earthquake somewhere, shaking, just things that really, really and stress you out if you don't remove yourself from them. So in this adulting era, I'm sure we've all seen this or heard this thing that's been going around. Seems like everyone is complaining or bitching about adulting. There's adulting a bitch, or adulting, there's just one complaint or the other about adulting. And I think, simply put, what they're complaining about is the fact that we are letting our feelings and our thoughts and the things that come, yes, with adulting, overwhelm us, and then we lose focus or we lose sight of the beauty that adulting is. I mean, we all were in a hurry to be adults, and all of a sudden we're adults and we're like, oh my, you know what, it's too much stress. Maybe it's not. Maybe we're just not coping properly. One of the powers of meditation, but it helps you shift your awareness, and it is a way of resetting you, bringing you back to a place of calm, peace, and balance. And this, of course, you would agree with me, is fantastic for your emotional well-being. So based on this, we have seen that meditation is for all of us. It is something that I'm embracing. It takes a bit of getting used to. There is really and truly no hard and fast way to meditate. And for us Christians who think, oh, it's not a part of our religion, I beg to disagree. Even the Bible says, meditate upon this. And it says, guard your heart with all diligence, because out of it comes the issues of life. I'm not preaching here. I'm just saying that we need to find a way to guard our hearts. And, going onto every social media platform is not a way of guarding your heart. But after you have done that, how do you come back to a place of calm? How do you take control? One of these emotions and things that we usually are caught up with is the feeling of fear. We're very conversant with fear. It was interesting for me to find out that fear is a perceived future danger, pain, or harm. So that's the definition of fear. And I realized that it's perceived, one, is perceived about the future, two, but in the moment when you are living in fear, you are stealing your peace for something perceived and it hasn't happened yet. A lot of times, if you would sit down and think about it carefully, a lot of the things that we fear, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen in the way that, we anticipate that it would. Sometimes, we dodge that bullet. But then again, I would say, even if what we fear does befall us, which, yeah, we're all energy, we're vibration, so whatever you think on long enough, you would attract. But why do I want to steal my peace and calm today for the problem of next week? It doesn't make sense. But that's the way we have wired ourselves till now. So there's a place of rewiring, which is the story of why we are reinventing ourselves, realizing that there's a lot of resetting that we need to do. There's a lot of recalibration that we need to do. And this is one of them. We cannot continue to let future occurrences steal our peace of today. So we need to be able to say no to fear. And that's an aside. That's literally me going into another topic. But we need to be able to take control of our thoughts and our emotions. And what better and cheaper way to do that than through the art of meditation? There are a lot of ways to do it, but I honestly think that meditation is one of the cheapest options. There's so many ways that we can meditate today. And the truth be said, prayer is a form of meditation. Now, one of the criteria of meditation would be to find a quiet place, but in the absence of you wanting to meditate, a lot of times quiet places are breeding ground for more dangerous thoughts that just eat into your peace and just leave you stressed out. You can decide that you want to take a nap. Even insomnia, a lot of times, all these conditions that we're grasping with today are really functions of us not being able to steal our thoughts. Meditation helps you calm yourself, disengage yourself from those emotions, those thoughts, whether they serve you, whether they don't serve you. In that moment, you want to regain your sense of calm, peace, and balance. One of the beautiful things that I find about meditation is usually you meditate for between 5 and 20 minutes. Some people do it for longer, but ideally you can do meditation for 10 minutes. You can do it for 15 minutes. And when you come out of the place of meditation, you still carry with you that sense of calm. It's not something you leave on the floor mat or the yoga mat or, the bed where you were lying on. No, it has still the raging storm inside of you. And then you are able to, it's almost like it brings you to a point, a beautiful place of self-awareness. It gives you clarity. So I will be looking at 10 benefits of meditation with you today. Number one is my favorite, my absolute favorite. Number one is it helps you improve your patience and your tolerance. If you would agree with me, in the fast pace that we're living today, a lot of us get a bit impatient and intolerant. I mean, I know that was one thing that my kids kept complaining about me. I became really short-fused till I found this new journey and just appreciating that it's not that serious. So yes. Number 2, it actually helps increase your attention span. Isn't that amazing? Like, if you are anything like me, I couldn't keep my attention focused on anything really long, but I mean, I think I'm doing better. Anyways, number 3 is it improves your creativity and your imagination. Yeah, for we creatives, that's a plus. That's a yes, yes. In the place of meditation, or when you come out of a place of meditation, because you have come into a place of awareness, you're actually more receptive. Number 4 is it does help with self-awareness. It helps you become more aware of yourself. Number 5 would be my second favorite, is it reduces negative emotions. So when you maybe stop long enough to actually put everything into perspective, you realize it's not that big of a deal. You are able to disengage yourself with your thoughts and emotions. So you understand, you see the benefits of losing the negative thoughts and just see how it's not serving you. Number 6 is it lowers your resting heart rate. Number 7, it lowers your resting blood pressure. That's one that I will stay on for a minute, because when I was growing up, high blood pressure was something that we thought it was for old people. But these days, you have 28-year-olds, 25-year-olds, 30 plus. Everyone seems to be able to have high blood pressure. So if you do suffer from high blood pressure, it's not taking the place of your medication, but it helps you lower your resting blood pressure. Number 8 is it improves your sleep quality. So I think I earlier mentioned the insomniacs and all that. If you want to sleep better, try meditating at night. Try stealing your mind, because when you think about it, this is a layman definition, but insomnia to me is the inability to quiet your mind, enough for you to drift off to sleep. So yes, you want to try meditation. Number 9 is it helps you focus on the present moment. What happened yesterday doesn't matter. What is going to happen tomorrow doesn't matter. And just be present in the moment. And last but not the least, which is something that is very important and needed in our day-to-day, it helps you control your anxieties. I mean, fear is different from anxiety, but all closely related. These are all feelings and thought patterns that cause us immense stress. So meditating helps you control your thought patterns. We have looked at these benefits, and there are a lot more. I mean, I'm just listing a few because, how much can I cover really in this video? You can research on meditation, and you need to realize that there is no hard and fast rule to how to meditate. There are different types of meditation. But self-meditation is what I'm talking about today. Meditation that you can do by yourself, for yourself, at home, or anywhere really, when you're feeling a sort of way where you know that, okay, you know what, everything seems to be getting on top of you. You want to take some time out. You want to reflect. There are certain things that you would need to put into consideration. You've decided that you want to try meditation out. You first need to find a quiet setting. You want to make sure that it's quiet, no distractions. You want to make sure that you're comfortable. Find a comfortable position. Some people do their meditations seated. You can do it lying down, but find a comfortable position. Another thing you want to do is relaxed breathing. You want to take deep breaths in, deep breaths out to start off the process of meditation. So you want to inhale, hold it, exhale. Do that a few times, 3, 4, 5 times, 10 times. So you know that, you've got your breathing under control. You are going to, of course, ensure that you have your attention focused. And you must have an open attitude to be able to discover the joys of meditation. Let's say this, that no matter how long anyone has been meditating, in the place of meditation, you would get distracted. Do not let that turn you off. Do not say to yourself, oh, I can't do it. I mean, even people who have been meditating, I'm sure Buddhists or people who practice yoga would tell you that when you're meditating, your thoughts might drift, but I think it would drift. But you want to gently and calmly bring it back to that place of stillness. It's advised that you find a calming sound. You want to find something to, listen to get yourself to that place, which is why some people use apps. I learned from Abraham Hicks. What I do is I turn on my air conditioning, the humming of the air conditioning, anything that has a compressor, your fridge or whatever, just pay attention to. You need to focus your attention, which is what we said earlier on. Stay focused on one particular thing that is very calming you close your eye and you ensure that you do not get distracted. Now, I tried it. The first few times I tried it, oh my God, I just thought, I already said it, this thing is not for me, no. And then I researched about it. This person said that you want to stick your tongue at the back of your, like to the cleft, the lower part of your throat, right? Just so it helps you actually, believe it or not, it helps you from your mind. It helps your mind from wandering. It helps still your mind from wandering. Another thing that I found, just different things that you will discover when you're trying to learn the art or master the art of meditation, is when you close your eyes, imagine that your eyes are floating. Crazy, right? But guess what? Out of the many things that I researched in my journey to learning how to meditate, those two things actually really helped me still my thoughts, because when you're starting off for the first time, man, when you close your eyes and you want to be in a place of meditation, you think about the white cat that you saw. I mean, you think of the most absurd things. Like, you think of your daughter's friend that she knew when she was doing, just some crazy thoughts that come to your mind. And then you realize, there was another one that I came across yesterday. He said, imagine that you are sitting by a flowing river or a stream, and there's a tree there or there are leaves there. Every thought that comes, you want to picture yourself putting it on one leaf and throwing it into the water, and it flushes it away. I thought, okay, that's nice. I haven't tried that one. There are many things that you can try. There isn't a hard and fast rule. There are different types of meditation. But the essence, really, the topic or the message is, let's all look into this. Let's all find a place or a way to still our minds, to take ownership of our thoughts, to realize and accept the fact that our thoughts and feelings are really just passing through, you know, and that would help you. It would help your emotional well-being on a lot of levels. I know that it is said that a lot of diseases or ailments are cured, or meditation is used in the process of cure or treatment for a lot of. So really and truly, it's a yes, it's a win-win. We should all be meditating. In this age bracket that we're in, it can be completely overwhelming. You're thinking about yourself, you're thinking about work, you're thinking about your children, blase, many things. But yes, so meditate today. Try it out. Give yourself a shot. Find a way to still your mind. Many numerous overwhelming thoughts that do try to come and steal our joy, and just know that no peace. We are all in the pursuit, as adults, we're in the pursuit of peace. Remember the movie Pursuit of Happiness? We're in the pursuit of something, but in all you're getting, as the Bible says, you want to get your peace. You want to own your peace, so you want to meditate today. Till next time, I remain your reinventing body, Elsie. If you didn't subscribe or like in the beginning of this video, please, I beg you, like and subscribe. Till next time, love always, Elsie. Mwah.